One.
Hey there guys, Joe and Adam here. Now as you can see, me and Adam have spent this evening making a stay thought barrier. As you can see, we've got a couple of red pieces of GWE barrier skirt on here. This part's snapped, as you can see, because Adam's dad got it.
Yeah, it was a bit snapped.
Adam's dad got it from where he works.
They chucked it out.
As he gets all the old stuff, and then you can just break off pieces of skirt and give it to Adam. And we've got pieces of wood from something else. And don't say that these barriers are wrecked and looked horrible, because we've made them look wrecked and horrible.
Yeah, we wanted it to be wrecked and horrible. We could have made it look like pristine if we wanted to, you know. Yeah. But we just didn't want to.
Yeah, Adam's got a proper good barrier in the garage, but we can't go in there because his Rottweiler's in there.
No, it's not, because the Rottweiler's in the living room now. Oh. The Rottweiler only growls at you, and it's not like she's gonna like.
Yeah, only because she doesn't know me very well.
Yeah, she only growls at you, and also that one kind of
got cobwebs on my face. By the way, as you can see, this barrier is stayed off, and when it goes down, it hits the floor at the bottom because we've got a skirt piece at the bottom. There's the two GW barriers there. There's right over there. You've got that.
That one's a full size one.
And then I'll show you the demonstration of the barrier going up. So you can see your barrier goes up.
Oh, the cable's not long enough. And then it kind of throws itself out because Joe makes it do that. I'm actually going to go on to the other side just because it's a
BCD ready?
Mhm. Take it off when it slows down. And if anyone wants to know why that floodlight's on, it's because it's really dark out there. There's the field.
What time is it?
The time now is 22:05 on Thursday, the 2nd of June, 2016. I almost said 15 then.
Just like Matthew did right until Marshbrook. Right.
There you go.
Right, the barriers go up now.
Can we do an old BCD and BCU as well? Right. Yeah, I'll do one of your old ones.
I'm going to do it high up in the air this time. Yeah. I'm just going to do like what I used to do. We made it quite strong so it can take large bangs.
Right.
And then we can go up like this.
I'll do like what you used to do. And thank you guys. We will see. Okay.
I forgot to explain. And as you can see, it's getting dark, and I'm stopping the night here as will not be going back home at 10 o'clock in the evening.
There's a problem with the ECML, so he has to stop over.
No.
Well, it's that reason, and because it's because I was like, Joe, you need to sleep over tonight, and I was like,
no, because we're doing something really good tomorrow, which we will tell you later in the day. It's a one in a lifetime experience for me and Adam to do.
And we're going to surprise you guys with it because we don't want you to know. We want it to be a surprise. So
yeah. And as you guys know, I was stuck on the East Coast main line in between Retford and Doncaster because I was being pulled by 91-110 Battle of Britain, and the pantograph struck the cables above. Say I've got a video. I've got a demonstration. You know, like the wires like that. Then you have the protractor. What happened was when the pantograph, not protractor. What happened was when the pantograph was going, it must have contacted.
It caught something that was a bit too low.
Yeah.
It caught something that was too low and completely ripped it off, and then all the cables fell out, and then the line fell down and hit the top of the train.
Yeah.
And everyone died.
No.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, listen. Right, what happened was, when I was on the train, I was at the front coach behind the engine, and next thing you know, I was just looking out the window with my head on the window, and, then the pantograph struck something on the wires, and the next thing you know, flames, smoke, and fire went everywhere. Pantograph went flying down into the field, part of it anyway, and then the wires came crashing down onto the top of the train. The train came to a screeching halt at about 20. It stopped doing about 20 seconds, and we were stuck in the same spot for nearly 4 hours.
Yeah.
So if you guys,
the pantograph snapped off at Tolworth level crossing at Ranskill.
Yeah.
That was where they stopped because
I was in the middle of the crossing, wasn't it? Yeah. It must have happened as the pantograph must have struck the cables as we just passed Tolworth level crossing, and we was going on to as we're going on to Babworth Loop. Like where these Babworth Loop, it's where just after Tolworth, there's like Castle-on-Trent, for example, in between Cromwell and Castle-on-Trent, where Flyfish foot crossing is. It splits 4 tracks after Flyfish Lane foot crossing towards Castle-on-Trent. That's where the double wires on the same track go.
Yeah.
So it must have like struck the cables that way. But the first thing I saw was flames, fire, and smoke go everywhere. So those of you who filmed diversions today at Thorpe on the Hill and Saxilby, etc., say thank you to me, as I was on the train and I did not cause it to happen. So don't go be stupid and say I caused it, but. Say thank you to me for all of those people who got to see Virgin Trains East Coast, Grand Central, Hull Trains, etc. pass through their local station.
Look, there's a light thing in the sky.
Oh.
Anyway, it was not Joe's fault. For the people.
We know, everyone knows that, but
it was Joe. It was Joe who was sat on the train when it happened. So, he was partly.
I was terrified.
He was the person who knew about the diversions before every other train spotter ever in the whole entire universe.
Yeah. It just the first thing I thought was we hit somebody.
Yeah.
Because then I thought what I actually thought was because I heard lots of crashing and banging. I thought somebody walked in front of the train. Then the person splattered into bits, and then shot into the power lines, and then exploded.
Okay, yeah.
It turns out it was the pantograph that struck the cables, and the announcement all day. But we were stuck at Ranskill on the crossing for at least 4 hours, near 4 hours. I made my third video there. But my train that I was on today was the main reason why you had diversions going through Lincoln, etc. So now you know exactly what's happened. I got a video of the broken pantograph at York Station, and I didn't get a picture. Somebody else got a picture. One of the engineers got a picture, and then they got sent to the conductor. So I took a picture off his phone and showed you. But then Lincolnshire Railways, etc. Lucas, he said he found it on the Twitter website, so then he sent it to me. But I've expected the whole pantograph to be completely ripped off, but the pantograph was hanging down the back of the train.
Yeah. Well, it's because the cables were luckily strong enough to hold it on.
The cables all got pulled down and was running on the top of the roof, and then it went down the side of the train. There was cables all over the track. That's why the line got blocked, and that's why the trains were diverted via Lincoln, etc. So I'm still actually quite. I'm still actually when I talk about it, it still actually kind of scares me.
And here's me, the guy, the cameraman.
Yeah, because it's the bang when the blooming cables struck the wire. The bang and the flames were so loud. I thought someone stepped in front of it or chucked a brick at the train or stepped in front of the train for a minute. It was proper loud. And the next thing you know, the part of the pantograph goes bouncing down the roof. Next thing you know, the cables get dragged down off the poles, and then go crashing on top of the train. Honestly, my thoughts: we've hit a car, we've hit a bicycle with a person on it, or we've hit somebody, or someone chucked a brick at the train. It was really, really scary. I couldn't tell you. I was like, my heart was throbbing. Like, what's happened? What's happened? Yeah, everyone was scared.
See, this just shows how much this boy cares about other people to be worried like that. Like, even though it was the most, like, I know this sounds
Never
stupid.
happened to me in my life before.
It was the most harmless thing, but he just was worried that it was actually someone who got hurt.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
I thought for a minute, after I saw the explosions, I realised there was no one got hit by a train because
you see,
before the person announced what happened. I actually thought that someone got hit by a train because after it happened, the conductor actually said to the driver, "Are you right, John? John, you okay? Speak to me, John." But because the next thing you've heard was a loud crash go past the window, people looking out that way, and then I thought it was just I wasn't looking for the I just put my head down on the seat just in case I saw some body parts fly everywhere. I couldn't have coped with that. I'm sorry, Adam, I didn't mean to make you feel squeamish. But anyway, now you know that I'm the one who was on the train when that happened, and all that worry I went through, all that time I went through sitting in dark, and no electricity.
And also, lots of people were very rude to the conductor. So if any of you people who were rude to the conductor are watching, I really hope you feel horrible. I really do.
It's not the conductor's fault. The fact the train broke down, and the fact that the overhead cables came crashing down.
And also, don't go leaving comments saying, "Oh, it's all the driver's fault," because it wasn't the driver's or conductor's fault. Yeah, and it wasn't the driver's or conductor's fault.
Right,
so
I'll
you
put
can't
this barrier
blame
away
them.
in a minute. I'll put it down there.
Yeah. Also, before we leave you, we want to show you some cute little bunnies.
Oh yeah, Adam's got 8 bunny rabbits.
There's one. There's two. He's giant. He's saying hello to you all. He's waving with his ears.
How long have you been on for? Nearly 10 minutes.
And we've been on for 10 minutes now.
There's bunny rabbits in here.
We need a light. Get my iPad. Get my iPad. iPad. The iPad 1. Or the iPad white one. It doesn't matter. Just as long as it's bright enough.
Oh, yeah. It's a 6-digit code, isn't it? On this
Oh,
one.
don't worry. No, don't worry about brightening it up. Just no. Wait. Put it back to the lock screen because it's a lot brighter on the lock screen. Put it back to the lock screen.
Not really that bright, is it?
No, put it back to the lock screen. Oh damn it.
I'll put it on. I don't need to take it back on.
No, wait. I know what to do. Yeah, there's one. There's no. Wait. Unlock it.
I know what it is.
Unlock it because then the background's a lot brighter.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's one. So cute. Right, let's do this.
That one is called
Jemima.
That one's called Amber.
Okay.
This one here is called Willow.
Willow. She's got a loppy ears.
That one's called Belle. This one at the bottom is called Jasmine. Jasmine. Oh, it's white, plain white bunny.
This one's called Summer.
Summer. That's the one I held and got covered in blooming hairs. Anyway,
so
guys.
Thank you guys. We will see you in the next video. I said that for Joe.
Yeah, and just don't ask if you don't need to ask if I'm okay because I am okay. At the point I wasn't okay because I was really worried. I thought we hit somebody.
Anyone who wonders who does actually ask if Joe's okay and you actually care, then you are like the sweetest person ever. Because whoever cares about someone after they've been traumatised like that is just really
extremely
kind.
Like when you have your head against the window, looking out the window for level crossings.
And then
Next
you
thing
just
you hear
see,
is a huge bang, flames flying everywhere, pantograph bits go flying all over the place, wires dropping on the roof, and etc.
It's scary.
It's really scary, really scary. It made me jump out my skin for a start. I put this iPad down here, and we will tell you on the way to our journey tomorrow what we're doing tomorrow, and it's going to be the biggest, extremely amazing opportunity for us ever. As I've mentioned it in most of my intros, I'll give you a clue. It's been mentioned in most of my intros, and it involves something
to do with the back of the lights, and not the colour. It's the sign on the back of it.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
All right. Anyways, we'll speak to you. We'll give you an update of what's going on tomorrow, and we'll see you in the next video.
Uncross your arms.